Time and money, two things most people say they could use more of, but there are also two things that require a fine balance. Rita Wolfson, the Financial Social Work founder, is here to share a few tips for making time and money work in our lives. Good to see you.
Good to be back.
Okay, so where do people run into trouble when it comes to these two items?
Initially, I think not connecting the two. Because we work, we exchange our time at work to have money to live. And so when we can appreciate that connection, we can pay more attention to it and then have better outcomes as a result of it.
We have to understand that there is a connection, and then we also, but it seems like we try to cram so much. We, here in the news business, we try to fill a lot of information in very short little periods of time as we do the different stories, but that's how it's carrying over into all our lives. Are we trying to perform something that's impossible when it comes to time and money?
Oh, I prefer not to think that it's impossible if we pay more attention to it. We will always have more that we want to do with both our time and our money. And so it's important to spend both of them in ways that create a better today and the potential for a better tomorrow.
These are finite resources, aren't they?
They're totally finite. And so when we recognize, okay, start with which is more important to you.
Okay.
Because that exchange of time for money, it is what leads to all of the decisions we make and the lifestyle that we're able to live.
Well, I mean, it kind of comes out, you rarely hear people at the end of their lives saying they wish they spent more or had more money. A lot of times it's they wish they spent more time with their family or spent more time with the people they cared about. So it is a perspective thing, isn't it?
It is. It really is. It's a choice that we make on a regular basis. And if I can just give one quick tip, it would be that every time you go to make a purchase, think about how many hours you spend at work to make the money to pay for the purchase.
Wow, that is an interesting perspective to put onto it.
And it will make a difference on your credit card, on the purchases you make. Just that one thought, how many hours do I have to work?
And this is some of the information that people get when they come to you and they're looking for help, because you have made you drive home the fact that money and finances are not a separate entity from our own well-being, our full emotional abilities, right?
Well, everything we do has a foundation in our money. If we understand that, and once we understand that, we need to understand and look at the thoughts, feelings, and attitudes that contribute to our relationship with our money, because that's what drives our behavior with our money.
And if you would like to find out even more of Rita's great tips to help you realize that you don't have to be afraid of financial issues, but you do have to make smart choices, head over to our website, WLOS.com. We'll have a link to her website to get you more information. Good to see you.
Good to be
Come back again with some more help for us, okay?
Thanks. Absolutely.